In this module, we'll talk about how to manage the files that go on pages, things like pictures or audio or video or PDFs. Now, as we talked about before, in the content area, there is a special management section for dealing with your files. If you go up to the black navigation bar, all the way to the left, you'll see the content menu. Come down to Manage Files. Now, here's a side note. You can have the Manage Files area open as well as having the content area open if you right-click on the Manage Files button and open in a new tab or in a new window. We're not going to do that right now because we're only going to be talking about the Manage Files area. So, again, roll over the mouse, come down to Manage Files, and click on it. You'll see that it comes up with the same kind of table system. In this case, it's going to show every single document in the entire website, the entire university website. This can be helpful because you are allowed to use other people's files. However, if you want to deal with only your files, you can do the same thing you did before. Come up to the top where it says Select a Group. Click on the drop-down menu, and if you type the name of your group, you'll come right up to it. In this case, we're going to deal with the tech training. So I'm going to type TECH, and you'll see that it comes up to the T's pretty quickly. There's technical training. I'm going to click on it. Now I'm going to hit Apply, and it's only going to show my files. You can see that there are images, and it tells you what kind of an image it is because this is actually part of the URL for the image. But it's a ping. Down here you'll see that I've got PDFs. You'll see that you can list file types. Right now I'm showing everything, but I can show just audio, just a document, and that would be a PDF or an Excel file or a Word file. I can show an image, and images that we use are either PNGs or JPEGs or GIFs, or we can show video. Now, if you're looking for a specific file that you created yourself, My Files Only, click on Any, and then you say either yes or no. Since we've already done the Select a Group, it's only going to show your departments. And don't forget, if you're not the only person editing a website, if you select My Files Only, it's going to show only yours and not somebody else's. Now, how do you determine that? Well, down here in the Owner column, it talks about who created it. And you can see that these are all mine because this is my CSU ID. Now let's take a look at this table system here. Right now we've got a preview column, and like before in the content management area, if you click on the name, the title of this column, you can sort them in alphabetical order. So right now I've got all the A's coming up first. If I click again, it'll be Z to A. All right, so I'll put them back in alphabetical order. We also have a column for size. Now, you're only allowed to upload things that are 8 megabytes or less, but you'll rarely ever deal with anything that large. I also have the upload date. Just like the content management system, once you have uploaded a picture or a document or some other type of file, it date and time stamps it. So this one here, this add alt text and owned ping, I uploaded it in March 13th, 2015. I already talked about the owner column. And just like in the content management page, we also have a manage column for your files. This will allow you to interact with your files at some point. All right, so that's basically how the system is set up.